Please, can we call the lecture to order? Can we start?
Yes, ma, we can start.
So, Mama.
Yes, ma.
Okay, sorry, I'm late. I'm a little bit late to the class.
Just 6 hours, 6 minutes past, ma. No problem.
Okay. So, what I want us to do really now is I ask us to get our topics and let's see how we can apply what we have learned today to it. So if you have any, you can come up with any of your project topics or your areas of interest. Let's see how we can discuss about them. Jigba, I can see your hand up. You can talk to us.
Okay, ma. I think we're not consider it very serious, but it's an example we're trying to show.
Yes.
Because my supervisor will not agree with me because he's deciding in this manner. But let me come up with this example. My project topic, or my entire project topic, is an assessment of divine mandate on infrastructural development in Benue State from 2003 to 2025.
Okay, assessment of divine mandate.
Yes, ma'am.
That's where for infrastructural development. So the keywords we have there: divine mandate and infrastructural development.
Hello, ma.
Yes, I said the keywords are infrastructural development and divine mandate. Have you?
Yeah. In Benue State.
Okay. Yes, I know. Is everybody hearing me?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Okay. So this is a practical example we're showcasing now. That Jigba wants to write on divine mandate on infrastructural development in Benue State. So,
Mommy, your slide is not up.
You want to see my slide?
At least it makes more sense looking at it.
Okay, no, I'll share.
Thank you, ma.
I'll share.
It's up now.
So what we are saying is,
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
I am hearing everybody in your house. Please mute yourself.
Sorry, ma.
Okay. So, the key words there, the key concepts there is divine mandate and infrastructure, right? So, just like we talked about conceptualization, just like we talked about conceptualization. So, if I may ask Jiba, what do you mean by divine mandate? That's your own concept, your own conceptualization of divine mandate.
Okay. That is the leadership of Governor Alia. That is his title of government is divine mandate.
Okay. So what are we? How do we define it without calling anybody's name? You understand? Or do you intend to call somebody's name in the research?
No.
So without calling Padalia, how do we define divine mandate? That is the practical example of what conceptualization means. What meaning? Okay. What do you have in mind when you say divine mandate, so that whoever is reading your work will have the same thinking with you.
Oh.
Is Jiba following us?
Hello, ma.
Yes.
Oh, the network is breaking from my end.
Oh. Boy, is the class hearing me?
Yes,
Yes,
ma.
ma.
Can hear
Yes,
you,
We
ma,
ma.
we
are
can
hearing
hear
you.
you.
Yes.
If anybody that has anything to contribute can say something. What aspect of the study are we looking at? What do you mean by divine mandate? So that once you start writing, our mind will be in the same place. That's the essence of conceptualization. So that we'll all be carried along. We'll all think the same way. So that our focus will be the same. So anybody can say something. Then if you want to say something, you can say. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Or nobody wants to share anything. This is a practical example of what we are talking about. Give definition of spiritual mandate. What does it mean? So that we will know what you have in mind and what you intend to study.
Ma, I think he has to clarify us.
Yeah?
I think he has to clarify us first, ma.
I am asking him, it seems he's lost in network. Okay, anybody has any other topic to share so we can, because for now I don't know what he has in mind by divine mandate. Is it the spiritual aspect? Is it what? Which? Yes.
Okay, ma. We can look at.
Yes, we are with you.
Yes, ma. And I want to say like an assessment of trauma management practices in Benue IDP camp.
Trauma management practices.
practices.
Okay, in IDP camps.
Yes.
Okay. That is already specific on its own already.
Okay.
That you are going to manage, you have to look for what you can use to manage trauma. So you all the key words there are the concepts that you need to define. So give us another or break it down for us. Anyhow, you can just educate us on what the topic is all about. That's the conceptualization now.
Okay. I think, okay, I should first start, I have to start defining trauma. First of all, you define trauma. Then I will look at trauma management. And then I will look at what internally displaced persons is about. And I will also look at in Benue State, how many of the camps that we have in Benue State.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense, ma.
It makes sense, but the main thing now is, what is trauma? How do you know? If you go to IDP camp now, if you can't go there and be telling them trauma, somebody that doesn't even go to school. So, or maybe you're the person that is going to help you as your enumerator. You have to educate the person, the reader, the person that is reading your work should know what trauma is all about. What is trauma all about? And what angle of the trauma are you going to focus on? That is conceptualization. Yes.
So I should define trauma.
Yes. Which of the aspects of the trauma?
Okay. Trauma is a response to a deeply distressed or a disturbing event that
Okay.
overwhelms a person's ability to cope.
Okay.
Yes, that can happen as a result of accidents, violence, or anything that the person's body is unable to bear, that cannot really reconcile quickly and be comfortable with it. Any unpleasant event around the person that can cause shock and the person will not be able to bear the shock can result to trauma.
Okay.
So then there are various types of trauma actually. And then we have acute trauma, we have chronic trauma, and the likes of them. So you have complex also, and also developmental trauma. There are so many kind of trauma, ma.
Okay. So in this concept now, we have seen that you are working on.
Like I said earlier,
wait,
any of these traumas.
We have seen that your interest is on trauma management.
Ma?
But we want to, yes, we have seen that
Yes,
your
ma'am.
interest is on trauma management.
Yes, ma'am.
How to manage, how to cope with all those natural things, or some of them man-made happenings that somebody cannot cope. So we want to know which aspect of the trauma or which type of trauma, so that we can narrow it down, so it will be able, we'll be able to measure it when it comes to measurement. Because I believe it's not all types of trauma that you are going to study. So am I speaking to Ladi? Hello? Yes, I don't know whether the class is getting where I'm going.
Yes, ma, and I think your direction is very, very apt. I'm very interested.
Getting you, ma.
Yes. So if we know the aspect of the trauma she's going, maybe one aspect of it, then that is the narrowed aspect, and that is how a problem can be stated in as specific as possible. So that when you come to operationalization, to now how to measure it will not be a problem. You easily look for a way, or something that you can use as a proxy for its measurement. So are we still with Ladi, or has Jigba come back? Is Jigba back?
But let's stick to with Ladi, because Jigba's topic for me was not measurable.
That's what he will say. Which one is it? Trauma that you can measure? Can you measure trauma? Can you quantify it?
No,
how many percentage of trauma?
Hello.
So all of them, it all depends on it. Let's not write off our ideas or our interest areas. So, but it all depends on on how you narrowed it down, how you tailored it, how how when you bring a wrapper, it's too big, you cannot tie it. If you are tying it, it will be dropping. But when you give a good tailor, you can sew it to take your measurement, sew it, and if you wear it, everybody will appreciate. That's the same thing, that the same way with these topics and these research areas. If the way he said it now, there's a way we'll modify it. You too, you even like to write on it. That is it. So let's just listen,
because he spoke about divine. He spoke about divine mandate. Yeah, modification of fine. But
yes, if he tells us what he has in mind, we can modify it to a researchable thing. Because when you are talking about divine, it means it's something that about God, which you may not be able to research into. Even if you research into it, God can do anything unthinkable at any time. So I don't think, but we can refine it. That's my point. So are we still with Ladi? so that another person can share. I don't want it to be one side. Okay, should we leave Ladi's case, and then we have established that she's into trauma management, and she needs to break it down to tell us the aspect of the trauma management that she's going to look at, so that we'll be able to operationalize it and know how to measure it. That's when it's about stress or about emotional trauma. You can know how to, the indicators you can use to go about it in its measurement. You understand? You can build something around it that can be an indicator that, look, this person is really traumatized. This person is not as traumatized as this person, to quantify it. So we can leave our own aside. Let her be maybe thinking about it. Let another person bring another topic.
Okay, good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello, ma.
Yes, Miriam Adamu. Yes.
Hello,
Yes,
ma.
ma'am. So I have a topic
You
here:
are on.
impact assessment of
Yes.
LPRES. LPRES means Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project. It's a World Bank funded project under livestock.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the impact assessment of LPRES on gender equality in Nigeria.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So for this topic, we'll break down what exactly is LPRES, what is their mandate, what do they stand for, and what is their impact on livestock in Nigeria.
Okay.
Then we also go to what exactly are we looking for under gender equality, and we'll be focusing on the different gender roles, responsibilities, and benefits. So, and we'll also be looking at gaps and challenges of gender equality. That's on the project itself. First, we look at the project design, the implementation, and the outcome, and how it is affecting gender equality.
Okay. Miriam, thank you for your topic. I think from what we are seeing, I'm using it to teach the class. That's her topic. If you listen to her very well. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. We are here.
Aladi, please mute. Later you can talk. Yunusa, please mute yourself. So what we are saying is that what I saw in that Miriam's topic is that you can see that the topic is already narrowed down to a particular project of World Bank. I don't know whether you're getting the aspect of breaking it down. Some of you can say, let me give you an instance so that you compare and know that this one is already a specific. It has already been specified and it has already been broken down. When you see somebody that say, I want to study assessment of World Bank projects in Nigeria, you can see that this one is broad, very broad. Which of the World Bank projects? Is it CPES? Is it this one? Is it the other one? They have so many projects in Africa, in Nigeria. So, but the one that Miriam has said is already a specified one. So here she out of the many projects of World Bank, she has specified, she has chosen one to study in depth. And that is how a topic should look like. Are we getting it? Hello, class.
Yes,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So she has already taken a particular aspect of the World Bank project and say, oh, this is where I am going to focus on. And that is how a project should look like. If somebody say, I want to study the farming methods or maize farming in Nigeria. How long is it? How long will you take you to know everything about maize farming in Nigeria and finish it under 1 year? Is it possible? So, but you can study maize farming in the local government or an aspect of maize farming, maybe the dry season one, the dry season farming of maize. So it has now, you can see how it has gone into the maize farming and narrowly picked a specific aspect. That's what Miriam has done. Miriam is not studying all the World Bank projects. She specifically picked one aspect and said she wants to see how I am tying it to gender. Of course, you know that World Bank always wants to see the gender play in all of this program. So it's a very elaborate one, it's a good one. And all you need to do is to all the keywords there. Like this one is already a project. It's just to intimate your reader about the project. This one is not, is already a project that is on ground. So it's not as if you are defining it. You can tell us more about the project. And then when you come to this operationalization that we're talking about and conceptualization, you dwell so much on the other side of the gender. Which aspect of the gender do you want to see the effects of the program on? So you dwell so much and give us the dimensions you are going. And then when you come to operationalization, operational definition of terms, you tell us how you tend to measure that your gender. You say you are checking the gender equality, you are checking the gender this, gender that. You'll be able to outline that this is how I intend to measure gender this or gender that. You write it and then specify it so that it is already documented. Before you go to the field, you are already equipped that this is what I'm going to the field to go and collect data on. I hope I've made a small point here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Ladi, are you still talking to us about your topic? Or
if you want me, ma'am.
We're asking you that you said you are working on trauma. Which aspects of trauma? Or if you don't know for now, you will be able to specify it in your work and then you show us indicators or how you intend to measure it. That is the conceptualization.
Okay, I have not started working on it, ma. I just have that.
So
I've not even seen my supervisor yet.
Okay, so
yes,
that's a good way to start.
Yes,
so you'll be thinking out in that line, which aspects of the trauma, how do I define to all? It depends on your definition of trauma, and then which aspects are you going to focus and dwell on to carry out your work, and how do you intend to measure trauma? Very important, because students don't know this. That's why you see them on their proposal, they will look very confused because they don't know what the problem is. They don't know their concepts. They don't know how to measure those concepts. But when you have them at the tip of your hands, you know everything, how you intend to measure it when you go to the field. Every other thing will become easy for you. Project and thesis writing is not a very difficult thing. We see it. It's just the approach. Is there any other person with another topic? Miriam, that is your topic. Your topic is a fantastic one, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, ma.
Yes.
Thank you, ma.
Okay, ma. We can look at conflict resolution and amnesty program, quest for social development using Niger Delta militancy as a case study.
This topic is one is loaded. It's like so many things coming into play. You say conflict resolution and what?
And amnesty program.
And amnesty.
Yes, ma'am. Quest for social development. So we can narrow it down using Niger Delta militancy as a case study.
As a case study. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So what are you supposed to tell us
Ma?
Rosemary Edu.
Yes, ma. Sorry, I didn't get the question.
What are you supposed to tell from your topic now? What will you write in your conceptual framework? What are
Okay.
the concepts? How do you define aspects are you going?
Okay, I would define conflict as a concept, and I'll let what amnesty means and also social development. So I would bring into play how conflict, yes, can hinder social development, and how amnesty can also bring about sustainable social development in a society. Yes, and also enlighten.
This is okay now, but when it comes to measurement, how do you measure? Sorry, my battery is low. Okay, we'll soon finish. How do you measure amnesty? How do you measure social development? How do you measure all these things that you are saying? How do you measure them?
Yes, it's actually not my topic. So I'm just bringing this in so that just in case we have ideas like this. Yes. So when we hear from you, we'll know how to go about it in cases like this.
Yes, so when you have concepts like that are abstract, you look for a way around how you measure it. Sometimes we use something like Likert scale. That's what majority uses. The majority of people use Likert scale, where you say strongly agree, disagree, and all that. When you know that strongly agree, we have a, like if it's a 4 scale Likert scale, strongly agree will have the highest point because the person is agreeing with you.
Agree, disagree, and
then agree can have 3. You use it like that. There are so many ways of tying a number to all these abstract concepts that you can use, and then you navigate and get what you want. You measure them. So you must, because it's not possible for you to say social development, you carry it, and social development can have indicators that you can use to measure them, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Something that can show that a place is developed, you can use an indicators like all these social amenities or whatever other things that you can verify and see and say,
sustainable development.
Yes, so you can use rally around it using different measures, like this Likert scale that I talked about is a way of grouping them and then to just make sure that they have numbers attached to them. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know whether, because my battery is low and our lights has gone, maybe I will use the handset. So, but it has not gone off completely. So is there anybody that has any other topic that we can look at? We are just brainstorming. It's just to tell you the need for you to have all this at the back of your mind, so that you will know that these are the things you need to do. Not that somebody will come and ask you, start fidgeting. I don't know what to do about this. So
yes. Okay, Jigba is back, ma.
Are you back? Divine mandate.
Yes, ma. Divine mandate.
Yes. Divine mandate.
It's a set of prophecy prescribed by God.
You are coming back. Just go and stay there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Divine mandate. Your topic it looks too spiritual than researchable. Research is not a spiritual matter.
Actually, so I only dropped it. I will use my topic to learn. So I'm very happy. I just dropped the troubled waters. I will land.
Please let him conceptualize it. Let us see his direction.
Okay. Oh yeah. Please conceptualize it. Let's see the direction you are going. in your divine mandate? What was in your mind? Yes.
Divine mandate connotes the vision, the declaration of fulfillment of God's wisdom on somebody. Why I say this, so many people, they were opposing Governor Alia, and his level of development is high. That is why, and he maneuvered to be the governor despite all odds. That is why his emergence as the governor was more of divine, not by any tactics or political applications, but it took the divinity that he became the governor. That is why he's developing his infrastructure. We're now counting.
Wait, allow him to land.
So that is why I just moved it like that. So
why do you want to research into that? God has already Jigba.
Ma. I'm hearing you, ma.
Divinely placed him as the governor. God has given him governor of Benue State. So what do you want to research on? Is there any problem?
Okay.
Because I told you that research is born out of problem.
Yeah. It's okay. I think we have used this topic to learn now. I think it has no basis, so we have used it to learn. I can see that the other of my colleagues they have brought two topics that were already that they established on them. So I think this one I've used this topic to learn from here.
Okay.
That is not a workable topic.
Even Lenny, when you say God, it was God's mandate. How do you establish that it was God's mandate? What indicator do you use to measure that it was God's mandate? Has there been one?
It wasn't political.
You obey, please.
You said it wasn't political.
Jigba has made his point.
Let her clarify us more.
We are not in the context of argument. I have dropped it, and the facilitator has clearly established to me and to many that this topic is not research. It cannot be researched. Even if research it will be inconclusive. So I understand what she said. So and I'm very comfortable. Because before the mandate at the preliminaries before his emergence as a governor. So I think we're not supposed to delve into that.
So if you look at your screen now, you will see where I say that research is empirical. It's something you observe and something that has practical experience. It's not revelation. It's not a dogma. It's not a speculation. It's something that you can observe.
Yes, ma'am.
These features of research. You cannot come and be using or your personal feelings.
So I have used my research topic to learn from this topic. If I have not, if
Jigba, you are okay.
Me now. And I'm working so many. Thank you.
Jigba, your topic is okay. It can be modified. It can be modified to make it researchable. It can be modified. I'm not canceling it. So maybe if you see your supervisor, they can shape it for you, and they can remove the divine, or remove some things and bring in keywords. But that is when you tell your supervisor what you actually have in mind to study. Then they can bring in the real thing together, and then it becomes a researchable topic. So I am not throwing it away. That is not a research.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Trying to tell us that research is different from religious or revelational things, because God is.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So it can be reshaped. It can be recast to have a new meaning, and it can be researchable.
Thank you. Thank you.
All those people are attacking Jigba. Bring your topic, Abu. Abu, bring your topic. Let's see your own.
I'm still working on it, man. I'm still working on it, man.
You see, I'm still working on. Do anybody has anything to say? Who has anything to, any topic at all to bring so that we can now look at it? Or is this one okay? Do we end here? Because my battery is warning me already.
We can
but at
continue.
least we have achieved something today that you can see from the topics that they brought. You should make it as specific as possible. Don't go and carry don't go and carry a very broad topic that somebody will be confused. But be as specific as Miriam is studying one particular project of World Bank out of many, and she's tying it, she's trying to look at its impact on something, on gender. So that is how research is done. It should be as specific as possible. You can get to the broad area and then narrow it to what you actually want. And Ladi's own was on trauma. Hello, class. Sorry.
I guess.
My
Okay.
sister. So I was asking whether anybody has any other topic so that we can discuss. Anything at all that comes to your mind, just bring it up so that you can use it to shape your topic.
Personally, I'm yet to choose my topic.
Okay.
But I will do that. I will do that very soon.
Okay. Angonado. Susan.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please, from today, you should be thinking towards that, because of project is what students find so difficult. Some of them will tell you that, oh, let me do all the courses all over again, but let me not do project because it's like it's personal. But I tell you that is the easiest. Something that has a procedure, why won't you do it? Something that has a procedure, it's not as if you can just do anything and get away with it free. But this one has a procedure that you can follow. That makes it very, very easy for you. Oh, the key thing here is that make your project topic as specific as possible. As specific. I don't know what example again that I can use. No, my example will always go towards agric. So, but you cannot come and tell me that you are broad thing that everybody knows it will even take you 10 years to finish. Under 1 year, you will finish it. So it's better you make it as specific. It's easier for you to even make it specific so that everything will go on. Your specific objective will be well articulated and every other thing will go on smoothly. Instead of you carrying a very big name. I say, okay, like somebody will say, I'm working on poverty. Poverty, something, something. Poverty is a concept, and it's broad. It has so many meanings to different people. Some people define poverty as inability to see, to have inability, or food security. Let me use food security, for instance. Some people define it as it has different dimensions: accessibility, affordability, and all that. So which of the aspects of the food security are you talking about? Or is it poverty that you are talking about? Which aspect of it, or how do you intend to define your poverty so we can follow you and then do the poverty thing that you want to do? The poverty alleviation, and it just says poverty alleviation. Which aspect of the alleviation of poverty? So many programs that are going on. Which aspects are you going to study on? Or do you intend to study all the programs that have been on poverty, to reduce poverty, since you were not born? When do you intend to finish it? So you should make it your topic as specific as possible, so that you will be able to cope and finish it on time, and it will be, the results and the conclusion will be very specific. You just go direct to the point, instead of the one that you will not even be able to finish. Hello, class. So we'll call it a day here. Tomorrow we'll meet, start from measurements. How do we measure? We have been talking about measurement. We have been talking about assigning values to all these concepts. So we will now likely see tomorrow how measurement applies to research, what level of measurement that we have. And by the time you finish, you'll be happy that you have done that. Can we adjourn the class till tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That you have few students.
Yes, ma'am.
So please, as I be going through, or you go through the research areas that has been sent to you, and go through it and look for where you have area of interest. That interest is the most fundamental thing. If you go and choose a research topic that you don't have interest in, you abandon it halfway. And some of you, at the time they are telling you to come and present your proposal, you will be changing topic. You say, Kai, I don't like this topic again. I want to go and see my supervisor. I want to go and change. Look for the one that interests you. I know that if there is a football related research, that is where almost all our men will go to, because that is where all their interest will be. So look for the one that interests you. Even with frustration, even with lack of finance or lack of resources, you will still forge ahead, because that interest is there. So start now, and then, so that when you get there, you will remember all that I've taught you, and your research will not be any problem for you at all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma. Well
Thank
done.
you, ma.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you, ma. Thank you.
We see you by 10.
Hello, class.
Yes.
Hi.
Okay, so there are some of us who are participating in this lecture that are not with us, and then their names are not on our register. I think I need to emphasize the importance of that register, because it helps us to, I can contact you in cases of emergency, instead of going to look for your name on WhatsApp and all of that. I don't know how many of you who are here, but then I know that Lovett, if you can hear me, you are not. I don't know whether you're on that WhatsApp group. If you are there, it means you have not written down your name. Lovett, can you hear me? Is Lovett here? It's one person that I have noticed.
Yeah, my name is.
Hello, Coach Rep.
My name is. Yeah, my name is
This
Sorry, the link you sent, I'm having difficult to fill the form. I don't know whether it's my network.
It's your network.
It's
To
your
be your
network.
network.
It's your network.
It's your network.
Okay, so and Commandant, if you are there, then it's fine. I thought
Hello?
I didn't see your name.
Cost rep, I'm still
So
on.
it's fine.
I'm still on.
I
Am
was
I the
talking
only...
when you interjected, sir.
Oh, all right, all right. Sorry.
I can hear you.
Okay. Am I the only person facing the network problem?
Switch to another network, then you can see. That form is a Google form. Even with a small amount of 50 MB data, you can be able to fill that form. But if your network is not good, then it's your network of the data network. Do you hear?
Yes, I can hear you.
I'll get back to you.
All right.
Lady, Christabel.
Yes. Yes. Somebody called my name.
I think it was Love they called, no Eche.
Yes, it's
Sorry,
lovely.
may I have a problem when I fill that form, when I click done, the thing disappeared. And I tried it again and the thing is just doing the same. So that's the problem I'm having with it.
Before filling the form, they'll ask you if you want this thing to be in your Google. So, you know, me saving your email. By the time you disappear, you check your email. Everything will be summarized there. Then so that you can see.
Okay. It's all right. Thank you.
Abu James, you're the host. You can end this meeting.
Please let me be enlightened. As Abu James how is he going to control the class now? There was a time I was hosting the class and I don't know how to do it. Please, may I be enlightened?
The class has ended, so he can